And rated saying there, if you've got brains, you don't need to buy wards. You used to buy a lot of wards. What does that say about you?
I don't know. I don't know if it makes me stupid, but I think if there were any Korean coaches watching at that, they turn their head away in shame. Like, yeah, I think wards are still really important. I don't know how SK does it. Must be map hack or something, because I have no idea how they can have such great awareness of the game with no wards.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy that they've been doing so well here, 3-0 already, and we've said it, they work so well as a team. In this game specifically, they also got some really nice picks for them. The Rek'Sai, of course, coming in again. What did you think of their comp?
I think it was overall a pretty solid comp with the Rek'Sai and the Lissandra Zed. Zed was a bit weird, but we've seen Zed being played as a teamfight champion a lot lately, and Fox did a really good job, so...
Talking about the Rek'Sai, before when we saw him, they built the Hex Drinker, of course, more AP to fight against. This time, very tanky, building the Locket for the team and the Randuins. What do you prefer?
There wasn't actually that much magic damage in the team of in the enemy team, but he went for the Locket anyway, which is a good buy because you have the shield. It's a very team play-oriented buy, and I like it a lot. It's my playstyle. We haven't seen Svenskeren do that so much, but I think he's changing his playstyle a bit.
Yeah, you talk about it, them being very team play oriented, even in that one object that shows it for the rest of the team. They also play around the dragons a lot, around those objectives. Their control of that is just phenomenal.
Yeah, they're pretty much getting every dragon. I don't know how they do it, just excellent control. Like, the weak point of SK used to be the early game, but even this game, like, they just crushed it. They were ahead everywhere, it's like CS-wise, and just like 3k gold ahead with no kills at 10 minutes. It was insane.
Talking about the dragons before, let's get a replay up on the screen where they get in a fight around dragon. It's actually Gambit that tries to set up and tries to get a pick with the Leona, but they just get turned on. We can roll the replay, and you can guide us through that.
Yeah, so Gambit trying to go in on Svenskeren. He's of course the tank here, and they have the Lulu as well to buff him up. Forgiven dodging really well out of the ultimate and just doing some work here. Freddy coming in from the side as well, and there's just clean up at this point. Cabochard trying to do something, but yeah, just gets knocked up and manages to get the Gnarl, but it's just way too late. There's no way to win this fight anymore, and Forgiven's cleaning up. Actually, pretty close in the end there. Pino gets some good damage in, but then here is what just breaks the camel's back. Oh, it cut off. Anyway, LeBlanc died and they got the dragon.
Yeah, they did. The first time that the Jarvan-Gnar combo got defeated in here from Gambit, what could have gone better for them, because they had pretty good picks in that, and they got the first blood, they got the second blood, they knew the mechanics of what they wanted to play, but somehow SK got the upper hand.
Well, first when I saw the lane swap, I thought it's really smart of Gambit, but they just managed to screw it up somehow. Like, Lissandra had so much CS for no reason, and the Gnar had like nothing. Like, Forgiven and Anirated doing an excellent job denying the Gnar and getting the turret as well. Like, just outplaying them completely.
Yeah, SK is doing really well, but Gambit, as you said, got outplayed here, and 0-3 with a season that is shorter, or split that is shorter. Do you think they can climb back up and secure a playoff spot? What is the central thing that has to change here?
I think they just need to step up their game individually, and then, yeah, SK is just a really great team right now. There were like almost no mistakes, so it's really hard to play against that. You just have to play better.
And Gambit is up against Fnatic tomorrow as well, so that'll be a hard task for them. We need to step off the rift for just a minute, but we'll be right back as Elements prepares to take on the Copenhagen Wolves. Don't go anywhere.
He's in a little bit of trouble, has to burn his flash, and here we go, turn it around, Deathmark onto Nick, immediately backs out. Zenith played in, first blood to Edward, and it was 11 minutes in the coming. Found Edward there, and there's a lot of damage versus him. Deathmark goes in, Fox says, I want that kill. It looks like the fight's gonna go to the backline. Pinoy a little bit low, but they can't quite get him. Svenskeren will pick off Diamond. Cabochard's jumping in, there we go, Freddy with the Frozen Tomb. That is just so much damage. SK start the season 3-0.